They let me go over Zoom. No warning, no severance, just 3 cold, corporate minutes that shattered my world. But instead of falling apart, I became someone they never saw coming, and they still have no idea. If you've ever felt tossed aside, underestimated, or forced to smile through pain, this one's for you. Hit that like button, subscribe, and stick around, because what started as quiet desperation turned into one of the most unexpected revenge stories you will ever hear. It was a Wednesday. I remember that clearly because it started like any other day: morning coffee, calendar check, prepping for a 10 a.m. meeting. Then I got the invite. That's all it said. And someone from HR. My stomach dropped. I joined a Zoom call, thinking maybe someone needed help on a project. But when I logged in, I saw 2 faces. 3 minutes later, I was unemployed. No performance review, no warning signs, just a vague, heartless line: "We're restructuring. Today's your last day." No severance, no dignity, silence. I closed the laptop, sat there numb. How do you tell your family you've been laid off? How do you admit to your friends that you failed? I couldn't, so I didn't. Walked around with AirPods, like I was deep into client calls, gave fake updates at dinner, even told my partner. The next morning, I logged in like normal, opened my laptop, joined no meetings, sent no emails, just stared at the screen, pretending I wore business casual every day. It's just been a quiet week, end of quarter stuff, you know. Inside, I was spiraling, but outside, picture perfect. Then came the next layer of the lie. I started posting on LinkedIn, updates like, "Proud to be part of a team tackling real-world challenges. Exciting things in the pipeline. Can't wait to share." All lies. Total fiction. But you know what's wild? People loved it. Likes, comments, congrats. Can't wait to see more. I wasn't just afraid of not finding work, I was afraid someone would find out the truth. The same system that had chewed me up. Tweaking resumes, practicing interviews, watching videos on how to sound more executive. It lit a fire. Was now buying into my illusion, and I leaned in. Behind the scenes, I was applying for every job I could find, and every night I went to bed with a pit in my stomach. That I was jobless, useless, faking it. That fear. Then, one afternoon I got a DM. "Hey, loved your recent post. Are you open to opportunities?" A recruiter. At first I hesitated. Would they find out? Would I get exposed? But then I thought, what's the worst that can happen? I've already hit rock bottom. Clients I never met. Wins that never happened. So I replied, "Absolutely. I'd love to hear more." What followed was surreal. Phone screen, then a panel, then a leadership round. And every time they asked about my current role, I improvised. Told them about projects I wasn't really on. And the craziest part, I was good at it. A week later, the offer came in. Remote. Better title. Higher pay. Actual work-life balance. I stared at the screen for 10 minutes straight, not blinking, not breathing. To win, I hadn't just survived, I had leveled up. The same system that kicked me out without a second thought. The same corporate maze that rewards surface over substance. It never saw me coming. They fired me like I was disposable. And I used their own fake -it-till-you-make-it playbook. Now, I do real work. For people who value me, on my terms. And those former co-workers still think I'm at the same job. My family still thinks I just got promoted. No one knows. And honestly, I don't think I'll ever tell them. Because this was mine. My quiet revenge. You know what I learned? Sometimes the world doesn't play fair. So you don't owe it honesty when it hasn't earned it. Play the game, learn the rules, then bend them until they break. Just like they tried to break you. If this story hit home for you, if you've ever had to pretend just to survive, hit that like button and tell us in the comments. What's the most satisfying moment of quiet revenge you've ever witnessed? And don't forget to subscribe for more stories where justice doesn't scream, it whispers.